Hello. Hello. Oh, hold on.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
There you go.
I can hear you.
Check. What? I don't hear. Should I hear myself?
Yeah, you should.
I don't.
Turn him up on the dials.
Okay, which one are you, 3?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's 3.
I still cannot hear myself.
Unplug him and plug him
No,
back
wait
in.
a minute. Now, you say something.
Hello.
No.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
No, you want me to use this other headset?
No, keep that one on. You can't not have that headset when it comes game day time. Which one is he again?
He's 3.
Check. I'm just dead. This headset's dead.
We hear you on here.
Well, it's dead. It's still dead. Sometimes there's a short in these things where they just don't
Oh,
check.
that's bad.
Hello. No.
What happened? I heard something when you took it out.
No. Yeah, it's sort of a little crackle, but
And then a loud screech.
okay, now I can hear.
You can hear now.
Yeah,
I can't.
Check. I can hear, but I can't hear myself.
I can't hear anything.
I can hear you.
Hold on, I can hear myself.
Plugged in here.
I just can't hear Drake, but I can hear myself.
Yeah, Drake's.
Okay, now I can hear myself. That sounds good. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you loud.
Good
and clear.
afternoon and welcome in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon
All
and
right.
welcome in.
All right, it is
Good
4:05. I'm going to hit the idle, and I'll give you the signal.
Point to me when you're ready. Tell me to go.
All right.
Good afternoon and welcome in to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake, and we are just outside the north end zone of the Spring Hill High School Raiders football field. As we are broadcasting and setting up, have been set up. We are on the set of our game day show, Maury County Public School Game Day Show. I'm with L Train and Slim D. The sun is shining. Hardly a cloud in the sky. It's going to be a beautiful night for some high school football.
Yes, it is.
If you have not made plans for this evening, come on out to Spring Hill as they are hosting Creekwood High School out of Dixon County. And it's going to be a tremendous night. Spring Hill coming off their first win of the season over Maplewood last Friday night, 23-11. They look to build on that, get their second consecutive victory for head coach Joshua Taylor and his Raiders. Now, other high school area action tonight. Columbia Central is headed up to
Murfreesboro.
Riverdale.
The Borough take
Borough.
on the Riverdale Warriors.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. I
That's
know.
all. I mean, those big Murfreesboro high schools or Rutherford County high schools are always tough.
Yeah, and me speaking from experience, I mean, I played at Spring Hill, and I remember going up there my freshman year, and they had SEC talent, ACC talent, Big Ten talent on their team, Division I athletes on their team, and they're always a tough out. So it'll be a tough battle for Columbia.
Yeah, without a doubt. Battle Creek here in Spring Hill, the newest addition to Maury County Public Schools, is hosting Marshall County.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, Battle Creek is in their second year of existence as a high school, so they do not have their full complement of freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. They don't have a senior class yet.
Right.
Just because when they opened the high school, they just started 9th and 10th grades. This is the second year, so they do have juniors playing. They've played some competitive football.
Yeah, they have.
They got their first varsity win a couple of weeks ago against Moore County. And they were in the ball game until just a catastrophic turnover.
Series of unfortunate events. Yeah.
Against and that was against Creekwood, correct?
Yeah. Yes, it was last week.
At Creekwood.
Yeah.
So and look, those bumps in the road as far as a new high school program, when you don't have your full complement of all four classes playing on your team, you're going to take a few hits the first couple of years.
Yeah, you are.
But I think Justin Burham and his coaching staff have the Grizzlies on the right track.
Yeah, I agree. You can see even as the season is progressing, the Battle Creek Grizzlies are really coming along. I mean, we know the names of the players that are really talented. I mean, Colton Barba, Stanley Williams Jr., Zay Williams, Connor Duncan, Chris Lemming scored the first Battle Creek High School touchdown in history. So they've got some very talented players, and they're all young, so we'll be hearing about them for the years to come too.
And the fourth, Mount Pleasant, who last Friday night just took care of business against their region foe, nemesis, thorn in their side, whatever you want to cliche you want to use to describe them. Decatur County Riverside Panthers came into Murray County up to Mount Pleasant High School stadium. And, I thought, and like everybody else, it was going to be a tough, hard-fought ball game.
We all did.
And then it was probably going to be very close one way or the other, Riverside or Mount Pleasant. I don't think anybody saw a 50-14 Mount Pleasant Tiger win.
No. Me and Drake were there. Me and Slim Drake were there. And, I mean, I was expecting to buckle up for a super intense game, and me and Drake were on the sidelines, and we didn't have to move for the first quarter because Mount Pleasant just kept scoring on the same end zone.
Right, and that's what during the home cook by Puckett's Restaurant home cook coaches show.
Yeah.
Brought to every Wednesday night now, and we ask you folks to join us there at Puckett's Restaurant at 6 o'clock from 6 to 8:30. And we have all the coaches come in, bring some players in. We award our offensive and defensive players of the week, which were two Mount Pleasant Tigers.
Yes, the Mount Pleasant sweep.
Mr. Niehaus
Yep.
and Mr. Sieber.
Yes.
Niehaus,
A.J. Sieber and Peyton Niehaus
Yeah.
were the recipients of the offensive and defensive players of the week. Both of them are Mount Pleasant Tigers.
Yeah. And Niehaus is making a case, everybody, just in case you aren't paying attention to what number 14 is doing down there in Mount Pleasant. He's making a case for best receiver in 2A football. I mean, he
put up one heck of a fight the other night.
Didn't he have 3 catches for 3 touchdowns?
Yeah,
Yes, he
he's
did.
serious.
He's very serious.
So
He's a great player.
And we were talking, we had Mount Pleasant's head coach, Kit Hartsville, up on the stage and talking to him, and he just said, and I'm sure a lot of coaches will say it, but, the game just started out in their favor. I think they had 4 one-play touchdowns, whether it was a block punt for a touchdown, a return kick for a touchdown, a long pass play for a touchdown. I mean –
interception.
Next
touchdown.
thing you know it, they're up 28-0.
Yeah.
And I asked Coach, I said, what'd they look like across the field? And he said at that point they just looked demoralized and as if they were done for the night.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Drake was too. We were demoralized from a perspective of
kidding.
covering the game because we weren't expecting that.
No, not at all.
And a matter of fact, Coach Hartsville even mentioned that getting out to that type of lead, 28-0 over Riverside, that his fan base just kind of quieted down. They went from very kind of raucous and loud before the kickoff, and then the next thing you know, your home field fan base, they're up 28-0. And it's just a yawner the rest of the night after really getting hyped up and expecting, them to help their home team Tigers out by cheering, not cheering when they're on offense or whatever the deal is, to going, man, we're just kicking the what out of these guys.
Yeah. It's kind of sad after a while. Yeah.
It was also very interesting for me and Drake to be down there listening to the Mount Pleasant players because we got to hear Cale Scott, the Mount Pleasant quarterback. I mean, he was excited to see the younger players get in, but he was also like,
this was his night.
This was his night. He had a very good game, and, he didn't have to really play after halftime. He was just cheering on the rest of the team.
And Landon can attest to this, too. I heard a few of the refs say this, as well as a lot of the camera people out there. They were like, man, this is the longest first half that there's ever been.
Yeah, it was really long.
It was long.
Despite the score, it was a really long first half.
It was. I mean, the first quarter felt like, at the end of the first quarter, we're like, is it halftime yet? I mean, good grief.
So please, if you guys out there are thinking what you're going to do on Friday night, what to do with the family, come on out and visit us here at Spring Hill High School, a beautiful new football facility.
Yep.
I could see the baseball and softball fields from here.
Beautiful baseball
Yeah.
field.
I mean, brand new parking lots, brand new concession, restroom area.
And coming from an alumni too, it's special for me to be here because this is, this completely trumps everything that I had. Not that what I had was bad when I was at Spring Hill High School, but this is just great for the athletes to be able to have turf field. I mean, nice concession stands, the baseball and softball facilities, even the walkways for spectators. It's just absolutely tremendous.
So let's recap what's going on tonight. Battle Creek is hosting Marshall County over on the Battle Creek campus in Spring Hill. Mount Pleasant is hosting Scotts Hill.
Scotts Hill, where are they from?
They are from across the Tennessee River.
I believe
down
it's West Tennessee.
Yeah, kind of just a little bit north of Wayne County, kind of northwest up at.
Okay.
Yeah, up in
Because
that
they're
area.
in
Waynesboro.
They're in 2A. They're in the 2A West region.
Like across the
Yeah.
river across the Tennessee River from where Clifton is,
Yeah.
up in that area.
Yeah.
And they're not very good, so it looks like there'll be some backups that'll be getting some considerable playing time tonight for
Right.
Mount
It'll be
Pleasant.
part 2 to last
At least
week.
that's what Coach Hartsville is hoping for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Columbia Central, like we said, Coach Jadarius Golf and the Lions will be traveling to Riverdale into Murfreesboro tonight. And then right here at Spring Hill High School, Creekwood High School out of Dixon County is coming in to play the Raiders. And we're going to have the game brought. This is our Murray County Public School game day, game of the week. We will have the game day show following the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour at 5 o'clock.
Yep.
5 to 7 will be the game day show.
Yep.
And then right at 7 o'clock, we're going to throw it up to the guys in the booth. And who's got the game tonight up there?
Dave.
Dave Dunstan will be on the call.
And yours truly.
Okay.
Slim Drake on the call. as
Slim D, and Dave Dunstan will have the call at 7 o'clock. And you can listen to it right here on 101.7 FM. You can listen to the Lions on 103.7 FM. And if you like to catch it, watch it, video, stream it, live, watch it live. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter,
And
X,
Instagram.
and Instagram.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of me and Slim Drake, creating the Front Porch Sports Network Instagram account, check after the games on Friday nights to see the highlights from this past week from all of our broadcasts and even from on the field here where I will be at Spring Hill. Highlights and game track on the Instagram story at Front Porch SN on Instagram.
And be on the lookout for the polls that will be up either over the weekend or early next week for the next edition of Home Cooked by Puckett's Restaurant.
Yes,
So
for sure.
that's what's going on high school-wise. There's a lot going on high school-wise. There's a lot going on sports-wise right now as we're moving into October. And all these different sports collide at one time. And we're talking about Major League postseason. We're talking about NFL, college football, high school football. The Predators have started their preseason games.
Yes, they have.
NBA is getting ready, or the NBA's already started.
Yep.
Or getting ready to start their kind of exhibition So all these sports are kind of collide right in the month of October, and that's why if you're a sports fan, the month of October is so special.
It's great.
And so, as we were talking about in the major leagues right now, let's talk about the Detroit Tigers as they start a series at Boston tonight. Last 3 games of the year. This is not how the Detroit Tigers drew it up at the beginning of the season.
No.
After leading the American League Central for the better part of the past 5 months or the whole season, the Tigers' playoff hopes and the outcome of the division, of the Central Division, come down to one weekend series in Boston.
Yeah, who would have thought that at the beginning?
I mean, you know.
Never know.
Overall for Detroit, and September has been a catastrophic month as Detroit has tried to stave off a historic collapse. At the beginning of this month, September, the AL Central Division was in which it was the clearest one out of all of them that looked like the winner was already decided. or at least we thought so. Detroit led Cleveland. Now listen to this, fellas. Detroit led the Cleveland Guardians in the American League Central by 15.5 games on July 8th. Man. The Tigers led the division by 12.5 games on August 25th. But with their loss to Cleveland on this past Wednesday, Detroit trailed the division for the first time in months.
That's ridiculous.
At the same time, the Cleveland Guardians have gone on an amazing run with the trade deadline, since the trade deadline, with a hot streak that has been both incredible and methodical. Since August 25th, basically a month ago, the Guardians have gone 22-8. While Detroit has gone 8-19.
That's not a good record.
That has put
obviously
Cleveland on the verge of setting the record for the largest deficit ever to overcome to win a division in Major League Baseball history.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the side of that history as the Tigers are.
No. Oh, boy. Speaking of the Titans, who do they play this weekend?
They have got they go to Houston, Texas to play the Texans.
Okay.
And try to avoid their 10th consecutive loss to the Houston Texans. All right, so where did it all go wrong for Detroit? Detroit's offense has been almost non-existent. The Tigers are 26th in baseball in runs scored across their 8-19 stretch. Kerry Carpenter and Riley Green have gone ice cold. Meanwhile, the starting pitching Cy Young frontrunner Tariq Skubal has been a question for the Tigers all season, has struggled along with the offense. And so now the thing about it is, if the Tigers do not win the American League Central, they're out.
Yeah.
They don't have a good enough record to qualify as a wild card.
Yeah, so they kind of screwed themselves.
They play Boston, who does have a good enough it has a one win away from their magic number is 1 to make the wild card.
Right.
And they play in Fenway for a 3-game series against Boston this weekend. And I mean, Shohei Ohtani hit his 54th home run as the Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks 8-0 for their 12th National League West title in 13 years.
Yep.
Wow.
It's pretty damn dominant. When you say, I mean,
that is domination.
Ohtani matched his career high with his 54th home run. Freddie Freeman went deep twice, and the Los Angeles Dodgers clinched their 12th National League West title. And oh, by the way, my wife was watching The Golden Bachelor the other night. It came on. Freddie Freeman's aunt is one of the ladies trying to corral The Golden Bachelor.
Oh, my goodness.
The Golden Bachelor, Mel Owens, played linebacker for the Los Angeles Rams back in the day.
Back in the day.
Wow.
All right, we're going to take our first break. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I've got L Train with me. I've got Slim D. We are just outside the north end zone of Spring Hill High School football field for the game tonight between Spring Hill and Creekwood here in Spring Hill. Come join us. We'll be right back.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
The Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family-owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
And welcome back to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake. Thank you for joining us. We are just outside the north end zone, the Spring Hill Raiders football field in their beautiful new football stadium.
Buford Gladney Stadium.
Yeah,
I believe
Charlie
is the
Seaton,
name.
on Charlie Seaton Field.
Correct.
And kickoff 7 o'clock between Spring Hill and the Creekwood High School. What are they? What's their nickname?
I'm not.
The Red Hawks.
Red Hawks.
The Red Hawks of Creekwood High School out of Dixon, Tennessee. Please join us.
Yes.
We will have the game. This is our Murray County Public School game of the week, and our game day show will be on from 5 to 7, directly following the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. So hang with us. We'll bring you all the action. Dignitaries from the Murray County Public School downtown office, along with coaches, their players, all types of fun stuff. So don't go anywhere. Just sit back and relax. If you're on your way home, just drive carefully.
Don't relax too hard.
If you are on your way home, listen to me, a Spring Hill alumni of 2021. Get here tonight and come watch the Raiders play. Straight from Landon Seacrest's mouth to everyone. Straight from my mouth.
Absolutely. Okay, so we talked about I was talking about the Detroit Tigers and the predicament they're in going into Boston tonight to try to win.
They have to win.
So they have to win. They have to go back to they have to win their division in order to make the playoffs, postseason playoffs. And they're in a virtual tie right now with the Cleveland Guardians.
Yes, they are.
So their whole season has come down to a 3-game series in Fenway, and that is not an easy place to play. I don't care who you are. Other teams, the Dodgers clinched National League West. These are teams that have made it, okay? The Yankees and the Jays are tied at the top of the American League East. Both teams will make the playoffs. It just depends. If you win your division, you get a bye. If you're in the wild card, you do not.
Correct.
So ultimately, if you can win your division, you'd much rather win your division, skip the first round of the wild cards, and just wait for whoever comes out of the wild card series. The Mariners, the AL West champions, clinched a first-round bye and recorded their 17th victory in their last 18 games.
Now that's good domination.
The Seattle Mariners. Let me repeat that. The American League West champions recorded their 17th victory in their past 18 games. That's pretty special, And they've got the big dumper. You know what I'm talking? I mean, they've got Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, they do.
trying to set the American League record
Yeah, he's
in
going
home
for that
runs, and
record.
he could set it this weekend.
Yes, he could.
He's only 2 away from tying Aaron Judge when he hit 62 in 2022. So I'm pulling for you, Big Dumper. I don't know why. I don't know why they call him the Big Dumper. I have no idea.
I don't know if I want to know.
I have an idea, but I'm not going to bring it up on the. So the Brewers won the Milwaukee Brewers won the National League Central. The Phillies won the National League East. The Dodgers won the National League West. So all 3 of those teams, Brewers, Phillies, and Dodgers, are in. The Cubs, the Chicago Cubs, with Harry Carey.
Yeah.
Now, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? Yeah. That type of thing. So, but anyway, they're in line to secure the top wild card spot in the National League and the number 4 seed. And the Padres are in line to secure the second National League wild card and the number 5 seed. So, I mean, hey, guys, it just shows you. Every game counts in the Major League. Those nights, you play 162 games, right?
Each one of them counts.
I mean, and you're getting down to what I just talked about, and where a 3-game series at the end of the last 3-game series of a 162-game schedule means whether you move on or you clean out your locker and go shine up the golf clubs.
It'll make you think about that game or that series from about 3 months ago.
That's exactly
when you get
right.
to this point.
All right, now we've talked about the schedule of high school football. Let's talk about college football for this weekend.
We got a big weekend.
Tonight, college football, number 8 FSU is at 3-1 Virginia. Virginia's getting 7.5 points. I'm not calling an upset here. I'm just saying be alert.
Right.
This is kind of an upset alert. You know, the red light, flashing red light is on
that
for this
emoji,
game.
The alert emoji is on.
For some reason, Virginia has some magic in that in their Charlottesville Stadium there in Virginia. Number 24 TCU 3-0 is at 3-1 Arizona State.
Ooh.
Arizona State is favored by 3 with a 54 total. The FSU game starts at 6 tonight. The TCU Arizona State starts at 8 tonight. And Houston is a 13.5 point favorite at Oregon State. That starts at 9:30 tonight. So there's 3 decent college football games tonight. And these are some sneaky good college football games this weekend. Number 21, Southern Cal is at number 23, Illinois. Illinois is getting 6.5 points from Southern Cal.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it seems like, I mean, a couple of weeks ago, Illinois was up in the top 10.
I think they were. They got beat about 63-3 or whatever.
And now they're at home getting 6.5 points from Southern Cal.
Yeah.
Reggie Bush U. Yeah. And so that's 11 a.m. tomorrow. To get this, folks, USC, Southern Cal, has averaged 52 points a game. They scored a combined 78 points against their first 2 Big Ten opponents, which was Purdue and Michigan State. I get it.
Yeah.
But still, if they win versus Illinois tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. is when kickoff is, they'll be 1 win shy, Southern Cal, of their total Big Ten wins last year.
Yeah.
So that's quite a turnaround.
It is. Quickly.
USC quarterback used to play for UNLV, Jaden Mayava, I believe that's his name. Listen to this. Through 3 games, he's 68 for 96 in completions, 1,223 yards, 9 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Hey, that's good. That's better than DJ Lagway.
What you said. You ain't never lied, L Train. Number 1 Ohio State is at Washington, plus 9.5 with an over-under total of 53. That kickoff is set for 2:30. Ohio State's defense has only given up 16 points over 3 games. 16 points over 3 games. Ohio State running back. Do you know what his name is?
What's his name, Drake? What's his name?
Ohio State running back?
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson. There it is.
I don't think there's any relation to the Bo Jackson.
Yeah, I don't think there is either.
Bo knows, though.
Yeah, he does. Clearly he knows.
Bo Jackson has over 100 yards rushing in the past 2 games for Ohio State, and he carried it 9 times in each game and has over 100 yards in both games.
That's at least 10 yards a carry.
You know what?
Yeah, I mean.
That Belmont education paid off. I can tell already.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good.
Listen to this. Washington hung 49 points on Washington State last week. Of course, it was Washington State. Washington quarterback Des Williams was 16 of 19 for 298, 4 touchdowns, and he rushed 13 times for 88 yards and a touchdown. And I'm going to tell you, my upset alert is on. And we're going to talk about some picks in the next segment, and you guys might be surprised. Number 4 LSU is at number 13 Ole Miss. Number 13 Ole Miss is favored by 1.5 over number 4.
The Magnolia Bowl.
Number 13 is favored by 1.5 over number 4. How is that possible?
I don't know.
Because Vegas knows what they're doing.
Apparently so.
So that means take the Rebels or Ole Miss, whatever they go by now. That's a 2:30 start. Nighttime, 2 terrific games. 4-0, number 6 Oregon is at Penn State. We talked about that yesterday on the show.
That game may have been flexed to the early hour. I've heard rumors that they may have been flexed to conflict with the other big game that you're about to talk about.
Alabama, Georgia.
Yeah, I don't know. Those might not be happening at the same time anymore. Might be a flex kickoff for that game.
Well, and who carries the Big Ten? Is that Fox? So
yeah,
Fox might move it around.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, because let me tell you what. If there's people that have a choice that don't have multi-view like I do with YouTube,
right,
or people get with YouTube, if they've got a choice between watching Georgia, Alabama, and it's a relatively one-score game most of the game, or they got a chance to watch, or they had to choose between Oregon and Penn State, I promise you the ratings are going to be on the Alabama-Georgia side.
Yeah.
And Fox doesn't want to sit there and
it'll be on NBC. It'll be on NBC, and the kickoff time still says 6:30 now. So
all right.
You might have to make a choice if you don't have multi.
Well, there you go. I'm sorry, it's on NBC, so you don't have to make a choice. I mean, multi-view is great. That's why I love YouTube.
It is great.
This Oregon Penn State, it's a rematch.
Yeah.
Of last year's Big Ten title game.
Mm-hmm.
If Oregon wins tomorrow, they have a good chance of going undefeated. Why? Because the rest of their schedule is relatively easy except for Indiana and USC, but both of those games are played in Eugene, Oregon.
Yeah, that's an advantage. Outson Stadium.
The other game, kicking off at 6:30, most of the SEC fans will be watching.
The big one.
Number 17, Alabama, is at number 5, Georgia. Georgia is now a 2.5-point favorite. That line has dropped just a point, half a point. Over-under total is 530. Kickoff at 6. Over-under total is 53. The kickoff is at 6:30. This is a critical game for Alabama after the Week 1 loss at FSU. Bama cannot afford a second loss before October with 5 more ranked teams left on their schedule.
They cannot afford it. They can't afford it. They got to come out with this one.
Simply put, Bama must play better on the road. Kalen DeBoer, as head coach of Alabama, is 1-5 away from Tuscaloosa.
That's not good.
1 win, 5 losses away from Tuscaloosa.
That is not
the
good.
last time they won was last November when they went to LSU down in Baton Rouge, Death Valley, did not die, came out a victor 42-13. Alabama returns their running back Jam Miller, who went down with a collarbone injury against Florida State, and their D lineman Tim Keenan III. Both of those players should be back. Both Georgia and Bama were off last weekend trying to get healed up and ready to go.
They should be ready. Both sides should be ready. It should be a terrific game.
Well, we're looking forward to it, and I picked out some dogs.
Let's hear them.
Let's hear them.
We got enough time in this segment?
Got about 2 minutes to our next break.
All right, I'm going to run down these dogs real quick that I think, keep an eye on, might have a chance of winning the ball games this weekend.
All right.
Arkansas against Notre Dame.
Uh-huh.
Fayetteville's a tough place to play.
Yep, and Sam Pittman needs the win.
Utah State is getting 22 from Vanderbilt.
Pavia.
I'm not.
Little bruh.
I'm not. This isn't. I'm not high. I mean, Vanderbilt's over a 3-touchdown favorite. Don't get me wrong.
Little bruh.
I'm just saying, keep an eye on Utah State. Oklahoma State just lost their coach, right? They just fired Mullet Man Mike Gundy.
Gundy's out of there.
What happens to teams right after they have their coach fired?
They go out and play with
something
passion.
magical happens, and they go out and put a W on the wall. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
Maybe the Titans
they can
should
play
do that.
like this crap.
If the Titans would get rid of Callahan, they can do the same thing.
They could be a rolling sewer, and then for the season, you fire the head coach. Next thing you know, they beat the world.
That's true.
Basketball, football, baseball, you name it.
Oh,
it happens in every sport. So watch Oklahoma State against Baylor this week. Underdog Washington plus 8.5 against Ohio State. Ohio State going cross country, playing up there.
Seattle.
I know you folks aren't going to like this one. Mississippi State at home against Tennessee. Joey Aguilar out of the friendly confines of Neyland Stadium. Mississippi State has this vibe, man, this year. I'm telling you, they've got a vibe. I don't know what that was.
What that was. A demon got in the
And my
computer.
last one before we go to break, keep an eye on Arizona, the Wildcats, underdogs to Iowa State. Iowa State is not that great, but Arizona has a quarterback named Nafita, a couple of good players on their side that can keep them in the ball game into the fourth quarter, so just be careful. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We're going to take our second break and come back with my lock of the year. My first lock of the year. Maybe might be my only one, but my lock bet of the year when we come back. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Don't go anywhere.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge. Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Murray County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like 'em hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet, or streaming on TV, our dedicated team members from here in Murray County work every day to keep you on. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
We all live very busy lives. Sometimes we just need a break. Wouldn't it be nice to have an extra pair of hands to help out? Let me introduce you to New Dawn Cleaning Service. No job is too big or too small because they do it all, from residential to commercial. They offer standard cleaning, construction cleaning, carpet shampooing, and window cleaning. Whether you are looking for a one-time service or regular scheduled cleaning plan, New Dawn is ready to help. With years of experience, you can relax, kick back, and call New Dawn Cleaning Service at 615-977-6901.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed.
Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
And we are back, and thank you for joining us. I am Drake, and this is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour as we are broadcasting to you live this afternoon just outside the north end zone, Charlie Seaton Field, Buford Gladney Stadium, Spring Hill, Tennessee, as the Spring Hill Raiders host the Creekwood Red Hawks out of Dixon County tonight.
The Red Hawks.
Other local area action, you'll have Marshall County traveling up to Battle Creek to take on the Grizzlies tonight. Columbia Central High School heads over to the Borough to play the Riverdale Warriors.
Whoa.
I don't know about that.
That's what they do. I know, Drake.
I know
that's what they do.
I don't care what they do if they were not having that. Now, come on.
That's what they do, Drake.
All right.
Columbia's got to be ready.
Got to be ready.
And in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee, Mount Pleasant, after taking care of their region nemesis and annual foe and thorn in their side, the Decatur County Riverside Panthers last week, 50-14, they whooped up on the Panthers.
I can attest to having been there. That was quite a sight.
They skint the Panthers last week, 50-4.
Yes, they did.
And but this week they have Scotts Hill coming into Mount Pleasant tonight, 7 o'clock.
They got a lot of home games this season, Mount Pleasant.
Scotts Hills it has kind of having a down year so far, so that game probably is not going to be pretty, but they
It's
cannot.
homecoming for Mount Pleasant tonight.
There you go.
Yes,
good home.
They can get a win.
You always want to win on homecoming.
Exactly.
I mean, you know what I mean. You always want to put a W up on home.
Exactly.
So, okay, we've got football all weekend long. We've got 3 games tonight. I talked to the Magic 8 Ball earlier today, right after he and I had lunch together, and he gave me this for tonight's games. Let me see if I can get these right now. In the Florida State-Virginia game, which is a 6 o'clock start, Magic 8 Ball says take the under 60 in the point total. Take under 60 in the Florida State-UVA game. And then in the second game, TCU and Arizona State are playing each other. Magic 8 Ball says take TCU.
Okay.
The horned frog. The
horned frogs.
Horned frogs.
The horned frogs.
Did you know that the horned frogs is really a lizard?
Yeah.
It's not a frog at all.
Yeah.
Why ain't it the horned lizard?
I don't know.
It looks cooler on
You
there.
have to
It
call
looks cooler as
TCU
a
and ask.
mascot.
I need to call them. Yeah.
I know a lot of worthless stuff, but I don't know anything about it. Why don't they call them But they don't call them the horned lizards. They call them the
horned frogs.
Horned frogs
The
of
horned
TCU.
frogs of TCU.
I think because that lizard it's kind of a rounded shaped looking. It almost
looks like a
without
frog.
the long. If you just overlook the long tail on it, it kind of looks like a frog with horns. So.
Yeah, it does.
ribbit.
Everybody out there listening, Google the TCU mascot and just draw your own conclusion.
If you agree that it should be the horned lizard, give us a call.
Magic 8 Ball says get on the horned lizards or horned frogs or horny toads or whatever. What do you want to call them? Plus 3.5 points against Arizona State.
Oh, boy.
And if you're feeling froggy, pardon the pun.
Oh, my gosh.
Take the under 54 in that game. So tonight is take both unders, under 60 in the UVA Florida State, under 54 TCU Arizona State, and take the underdog TCU against Arizona State. So other college football action over the weekend. Oh, and just want to mention this briefly. Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, he loves going on 105.3 The Fan there in Dallas and talking about his Cowboys and what went down. But he says that, of course, Green Bay is playing in Dallas this weekend.
Correct.
Micah Parsons is coming back home. And Kenny Clark, the defensive tackle, gets to try to run down Jordan Love because that's the two players they swap. But the new Green Bay Packer, former Dallas linebacker, defensive end, Micah Parsons.
Micah, number 1.
And Parsons and Jerry Jones says, hey, I think we've got a good game plan to shut him down. And I tell you what,
that's bait.
If you don't challenge the biggest, baddest man in the room. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you need to be smarter than that, right?
He's not
if you're
smart,
going to pick a fight, pick it with somebody else, but you don't walk up and kick the biggest, baddest dude in the room in the kneecaps and say, let's go. You know what I mean?
Well,
but then again, Jerry.
Well, David did to Goliath.
He did.
Yeah.
He has done.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. The weekend's Magic 8 Ball picks. And I'm going to save my lock of the year for last. Magic 8 Ball likes Arkansas plus the points against Notre Dame in Fayetteville. Tough place to play. Magic 8 Ball likes Utah State plus the points against Vanderbilt in Nashville. Likes Ole Miss minus 1.5 over LSU.
Ooh.
Magic 8 Ball also says take Mississippi State plus the 8.5 points in Starkville. That game starts at 3:15 tomorrow.
Good old Starkville.
And the lock of the year, according to the Magic 8 Ball.
The lock of the year, everybody. Listen to it closely.
And the Magic 8 Ball says play this team on the money line, not just plus the points. Washington Huskies plus
UW.
8 points, 8.5 to 9 some places. At home, 3-0 Washington Huskies. At home against 3-0 Ohio State. Ohio State has to travel all the way across the country. It could be rainy, nasty, and cold up there by this time of year.
Northwest.
The Pacific Northwest.
That's what it is.
Ohio State's gone out there before ranked high and lost.
That's true.
Nah, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Trust
but the
in
lock of the year is Washington State calling the Magic 8 Ball calling the upset, and number 1 Ohio State will have a loss after this weekend. So, best of luck to the Titans.
If we can still wish them luck.
Fire Callahan.
Yeah. He's stepped down from his offensive coordinator, from his play calling.
And he's giving it to the quarterback coach. So
not the offensive coordinator.
Not the who knows?
This has been the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Stick with us. We've got the Maury County Public Schools Game Day Show coming up live right here in Spring Hill on the Spring Hill campus. Dignitaries, coaches, players, don't go anywhere. Then we're going to have the kickoff between Spring Hill and Creekwood at 7 o'clock. Thank you for joining us for the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour crew. Slim D, L Train, I'm Drake. Have a wonderful, safe